Ocean views, small circle, it's a chosen few. I wrote it down and I followed through.
What's good, y'all? It's your girl, the Hypotenuse RX, and we are back with another video today. So today's video is going to be about the evil eye, or some people might know it as Mal De Ojo, Mallochio. What else do we have a name? Langna, bad eye. Depends on where you come from. It might be called something different, but that's what we're talking about today. And before we get into the video, I feel like I gotta say it, guys. Take the time and subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet. Like, comment, share at the end. Tell me, let me know what you think. But let's get into it. So, what is the evil eye, right? The evil eye is pretty much one of the oldest, probably most well-known hexes or spells or whatever you want to call it that have been put on people and that people do since the beginning of time. Now, the thing about the evil eye or the bad eye, some people don't even do it on purpose. This is not even... There are people who do it intentionally for whatever reasons, but it's sometimes people do it and they don't even realize that they're doing it. It's just that spirit of jealousy and envy is a very strong spirit. So that is one thing. So that is what it is. And like I said, depending on where you're from, it might be called something different, but it pretty much all revolves around the same thing. How do you know that you have been placed under a bad eye? There's a couple different ways, and even ways you pick up when it's happening. You might get around somebody and be excited about something and let them know, yo, this happened, and you're excited, and their energy is not of one to somebody that's happy for you. They're like, oh, yeah, congratulations. Oh, so nice. But you can tell that they don't mean it. That's one form of it. And it's just certain people, you walk into the room and they'll be looking at you like, and this whole time is they envying you and wishing these things that aren't good. But that's because there's things that they're lacking in themselves. And that insecurity, that spirit of, like I said, envy and jealousy is a very strong spirit, and they don't have themselves under control. And they probably don't be doing no shadow work, but we'll save that for another conversation. So who can do it? Anybody. Like I said, some people aren't even aware that they are performing that type of spell or throwing their intentions to somebody like that. So if you realize that you be telling people good things and good things is happening to you, now all of a sudden all these good things that you knew was supposed to be happening is getting stalled. Problem after problem after problem after problem. And it's like, bro, all of this was not happening before. Who did you tell? Keep your shit private. That is it. If you want shit to come through, you have your designated few. And when I mean few, that you can share your news to. For the most part, keep that shit under wraps. Because people and their intentions will fuck you up. Excuse my language, will mess you up every time. So keep that in mind. So that's that. So we're gonna get right into the removal. It's a bunch of different ways you can do to remove that energy off you and the evil eye off you. I'm only gonna touch on a few because I'm pretty sure there's a bunch of videos on YouTube with other methods, but I'm gonna go over the ones that I know to get the job done. So one of the first things is, and it's probably very well known, it is very well known, is the egg limpia. You can do that. There's videos on YouTube, but a short version of it is you take an egg, you cleanse it. You can cleanse it with Florida water, holy water, blessed water, water that you prayed over, whatever. Cleanse the egg, and then you're going to say a prayer. I want to keep my channel as non-denominational as possible. So whatever path, whoever you pray to, whatever spirit you pray to, whatever, you're asking them to help remove the negativity, that negative energy, and draw it out of you. You're going to work from your crown all the way down, and you're praying over every section of your body that you're going over. When you're done, crack the egg in some water. You can let it sit for a few minutes, and then read it. Now, a lot of people, they don't know how to read, whatever. If you know somebody that you trust, have them try to read it for you, etc. Or go to somebody, you know what I'm saying? Find a spiritual home. Find a spiritual person that you trust to deal with your energy and your spirit, and go and get yourself cleansed. It's important. So that's one. Another one that I do all the time, and this is probably the best one, especially for starters who's just getting into energy work or magic or whatever you want to call it, whatever path you're dealing with. It's just pretty much when you come in from wherever, like you went out and did whatever, you went to work, you went to some event, you went to somebody's house, you want that energy off you because you're home now. You just take your arms, you wash your hands with whatever you wash your hands with, soap, water. If you want to use your Florida water, anoint your hands while you're praying. And then you just go over your body and just really fill yourself out. Get that energy out of it. And the whole time you're saying, get it out. You praying, work down your body. Wipe all of that off, literally. Like you're getting all of that off, and you keep doing it until you feel lighter. And after a while, you feel lighter. Whether you're there for 1 minute or 10 minutes, that's on you. I don't know where you was. It been days that I'm there like long ass fucking day, and I gotta get all that shit off of me. When you do that, have a bowl of water. Sorry, I'm wiggling my table. Smack the bowl of water. You're transferring that energy that you're getting off you into this water, and then you're gonna dump that water and c'est la vie. It's gone. The next one you could do, I got a bunch of notes here. Y'all know I like having my notes. And pardon my throat, I have a cold, you guys. This is why this video is taking way longer to get out. But the burning the clothes. Now, I've seen a lot of things take place with clothes. And that is another video for another story. We'll do maybe like a story time. If y'all want to hear a story time, I'll do a story time. But with the clothes, what you can do is pretty much the same thing. Start off, I always say, whenever you're doing work, especially any type of work, always cleanse yourself, cleanse your hands. These are what you're working with. Like, these are my best tools right here. This right here, this right here, and this right here. Those are my most powerful tools, hands down. Like, hands up, hands out, whatever. Like, so you cleanse yourself, cleanse your hands, you get some clothes. You sit and think, like, if you're having a stream of bad luck, like, it's just thing after thing after thing. And sometimes you have in your back of your head, like, yo, I shouldn't have told that person. You'll tell somebody, and even before you tell them, something in you will say, don't tell that person, but you still go ahead and tell them. That might, when things start going wrong, that person is going to pop up like, oh, I probably shouldn't have told that person, or I probably shouldn't have said it to this person, or this person, or this person. Subconsciously, a lot of us be knowing when there's certain things that don't need to be said to certain people, but we go against our better judgment and do it anyways. And then when shit don't be working out, yeah. So keep your shit quiet anyways. Back to it. The clothes, you're going to get a certain amount of clothes. You could get however many you feel like getting. You're going to take something that you can hold the clove with or poke it with. So either a needle, a pin, some tweezers. And you're going to hold the clove and you're going to say your prayer to whoever you work with, your spirit, your ancestor, your deity, whomever you deal with. And you're going to ask that with this, because remember, everything is a tool. I need to get this energy away from me. And you're going to call the person that you think is doing something to you or might have sent something to you. Now, anyhow, it starts crackling and popping and doing a bunch of other shit, then that person likely has sent something to you. Whether they did it on purpose or not, that's another story. If it doesn't and it just smokes irregular how it should, as a burning clove should, then you're good. If it keeps crackling and popping, you keep calling that person's name until it's not crackling and popping no more, and then you move on to the next person. If that makes sense, let me know. If it's a little confusing, let me know. It's like 1 o'clock in the morning and I'm recording this video. But if it's not clear, I'll make a separate video just on that. I think that I'm gonna wrap that one up on that. You guys, I'm doing a 200 subscriber secret giveaway, and it's gonna be really nice. Oh, my candle just went out. That's how real it is. It's gonna be really nice. So subscribe. It's always good kicking it with y'all. I will be back in a little bit, and you know, like, comment, share, subscribe, and I'll see y'all next week, maybe. Later.